everybody, Alex from SeemsGoodMagic.com here. We're doing a best of one Kaldheim draft. Alright, so we got this Showdown of the Scalds again. It's a 4-drop saga, lets you exile the top 4 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You can play those cards, and then whenever you cast a spell this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature you control. It's a pretty sweet card. So, why don't we give it a try? Other good cards in here. We've got the... Actually, yeah, this synergizes well with this Scorn Effigy, probably. Well, you'd have to foretell it. It's a little bit tough to make this Showdown work. But we'll give it a try. Also, Narfi in here, which is good. I like this Glimpse of the Cosmos. I had a good experience with the Return Upon the Tide, but... we'll see. The Stronger Thought Thief, that's a strong effect. I've had good experiences with the FG. I think that Infernal Pet is good. And that's about it. Alright, now we can take a Demon Bolt. I haven't even gotten to play this yet, but good removal. Shadow Sage is kind of interesting. I think it's probably a pretty good card. Played against it and thought it was pretty good. Doomscar Titan seems good. I like the Giants. I had a good experience with the Glade Warden. It's also a changeling. Augury Raven is good. I think Skull Raid's actually pretty good for a foretell set. I like that if they don't have any cards left, you just get to draw off of it, which is nice. Coma's Faithful seems playable. It's got lifelink. Bind a Monster, playable. Not usually my favorite type of removal, but it is just one mana, so it's a good price. The Kennel Master, I haven't played with or against it yet, but it seems like a fine card to me. Give 2 things indestructible until end of turn. You get a 4/4. Not bad. Bergstrider in there as well. But yeah, probably just taking a Demon Bolt. Never looking back. King Narfi's Betrayal. Each player mills 4 cards, and you may exile a creature or planeswalker card from each graveyard until end of turn. You may cast them. You can spend mana. That's kind of cool. That is actually pretty cool. But I like this Dwarven Hammer a lot. Been pretty impressed with this. These equipment in general are pretty good, but I like that this just for 5 mana you get a 5/1 Trampler, and then all your other dudes get +3/+0 and trample when you equip it. I guess it's 3 to equip, but it just seems good to me. We'd probably take it. Alright. Anything else? I think the Avalanche Caller is a good card. If you get enough snow lands. The Raider is certainly playable. Love Snakeskin Veil. I mean, I could just take the rare, but it's quite a pivot from our first 2 picks. Let's just take the Hammer. There's no white picks in here. I don't know if Showdown might not happen. We'll see. Dwarven Reinforcements actually does seem like a good card. Get multiple bodies. It's going to be good with our Hammer. Maybe we just cut red for now, because it does seem like white's getting cut, unfortunately. But that's okay. Can take the reinforcements. Morit is good. Get to copy a permanent you control, except it's legendary and snow, in addition to its other types. I think the Kinseekers are kind of playable. 4-drops are tough because you usually end up with too many of them. But the Raven is definitely good. Take that Dwarven Reinforcements. All right, Hagi Mob, probably playable. At least there's some white stuff in here, but nothing I'm really interested in. Can take the Struggle. 5th pick removal. I mean, Hagi Mob seems playable. Not amazing. Just can ping stuff. It's a 5-drop, 5/4. This is removal. And I've been impressed with it. I mean, I want to play the Showdown, but we could splash it, actually, if we end up in green. That's true. And actually, if you have enough ramp, I would say Showdown gets great. All right, let's take the Struggle. Well, we can take the Slumber Mound. Crush the Weak, not a bad card either. Shimmerdrift Veil would let us splash Showdown. I like Snakeskin Veil as well. This is a cool spell land, though. Well, I don't know why I call these spell lands. This is a cool land with a cool effect. Blow up one of their lands and get a troll. So, this is a pretty valuable effect on a land. Shackles. Not bad. Can take the Snakeskin Veil. Path of the World Tree is another way to splash Showdown. But so is Horizon Seeker. Yeah, Horizon Seeker might make more sense if we're going to splash Showdown. Okay. I want the Veil too, to be honest, but I think Horizon Seeker's cool. It also can find Snowlands, which is quite good. Wow, this card's good. That's late too. I don't think we're splashing that though. Can take the Broken Wings. It's best of one. I did say this was main deckable, I guess, but well, this would let us cast Showdown. That's kind of cool. Well, maybe I'll consider that. Any one color and 2 mana of any other color. I mean, it lets us play the Showdown. We'll consider it. But, yeah, I mean, it's probably not that good because you have to cast 2 cards to get this. Probably not worth it. You can take the Effigy. You can take the Snow Forest. We can find it with Horizon Seeker. Don't have any other snow incentives currently. Vault Robber lets you cast Showdown. That's true. You have to exile a creature card to do it, but we currently have 1 whole creature. I think we'll just take the Vault Robber, speculating, finding ways to try and splash Showdown. Well, that's a good draw. Jaspera Sentinel, though, would be another way to cast Showdown. And it ramps. I bet, honestly, I bet it's pretty good with Showdown. We need some more creatures. I think the Highland Forest, though, is kind of a free fixer that's also a snow land. And it also helps with Showdown. All right. I think we'll do that. It helps with Showdown because we can afford to run a Plains easier, is the rationale. I want the Snakeskin Veil, but we have very few creatures. 2, even if you count... I guess this is 3. This is 4. So we have 4 creatures. I'm still going to take the Veil. That might be wrong, but this card's just amazing. Take the Mire. It is on-color Snowland. It is a tap land, but it's okay. Guess we'll take the Snowland. Take another Vault Robber. Or do I want the Volatile Fjord? Guess we'll take the Robber. Shackles. I'll run. It's +1/+1 for each card in your hand. Each foretold card you own. At the beginning of your end step, choose a card type. Reveal the top 2 cards. Put all cards revealed this way on the chosen type in your hand. Or you get a little Scry Raven. Maybe want to look at stuff that's on color, like Frostbite, for example, that can kill things. Probably want that. Couple more on-color Snowlands. There's also Icehide Troll, so finding some potential snow benefits in here. But I'll take the Frostbite for now. Can take Demon Bolt number 2, probably do. There's a Gladewalker in here, which I would play. But yeah, we'll take the bolts. I mean, we need some actual, big finishers here. To take the Rune, another Demon Bolt. I guess I just take all these bolts. Let's see. Can take the Lindworm. I'm fine with that. Big creature. Don't really have too much ramp to support it, but maybe we'll find some. Nothing in red here we want. I guess there's a Fearless Pup, but I'm not really looking for it. Off in a weird direction here, but I mean, Vault Robbers aren't going to be good if our creature count is too low. And they have to be actual creatures. And they are just 1/3s after all. But does technically fix. I don't know if I want that. Alright, well, we can take the Outrider here, but when in doubt, just keep taking Demon Bolts, I guess? I mean, we're going to have to find some creatures here, but for now, we're doing decent. This is probably too expensive. Let's just take... This seems fine to me. 5 mana, 5/5, can't go wrong. A lot of good black in here. Shadow Sage, the Feed the Serpent, the Grim Draugr. But we'll take the Outrider. Getting some top end, that's good to supplement all of this, all of these Demon Bolts we have. It's a lot of Demon Bolts. Let's see. Well, we got the Masked Vandal. Just to, oh, maybe we want this. Yeah, Replicating Ring to me actually makes sense. What's this do? You may sack a creature. When you do, it deals 3 damage to any target. I mean, technically we could splash this. I'm just seeing if it's worth it. Each player discards. Turn target creature card from your graveyard to the battlefield. It's kind of cool. Probably not worth the splash. Replicating Ring, it's actually kind of good. Ramps us, fixes us. Snow effect, although I guess at this point we really don't have any need for snow. No, Frostbite, I guess. Okay. What are we doing on creature count right now? So like 7 if you include reinforcements and hammer. Well, we're going to need more than that. We can take the Mentor. We get 2 bodies out of it. Are we 4-drop heavy already? No, this is Foretell and so is this. So, oh, all right. Guess we can do the Mentor, get 2 bodies. Good with our hammer. There's a mob in here too, but I don't think we're a Mammoth Growth deck. We're already good on non-creature spells. So we're up to 8 now. Need quite a bit more, but we do have a pack. And I'm kind of liking where we're at now. I mean, we have 4 Demon Bolts. That's pretty good. We're certainly going to be able to stay busy early. So we could take the Snowland. We don't really have a need for it. Or we could take another Mentor, or we could take the Glade Warden. I mean, Mentor makes more sense than a Glade Warden. Glade Warden in a vacuum is probably a better card, but I think we want to get some bodies on the board. Because we don't really have enough creatures for Glade Warden to be meaningful. Take the Glade Walker here. Another 2-drop couldn't hurt. Another Mentor, or we can take Tormentor's Helm. This card's not bad, especially for Equip 1. But probably just take another Mentor, I guess. Don't need any of this. Guess we'll take another Snowland. Expensive, huge giant. Don't need either of these. Fearless Pup, last bag, sure. Alright. Sigrid. Flash, first strike, pro god creatures. When it enters the battlefield, exile the one target attacking or blocking creature until it leaves. That's kind of cool. Arnie slays the troll. That's a pretty good card, and it's on color with us. Lets us fight, buff something, gain life. It's a lot of good effects. Sculptor would actually give us some snow value. And ramps us, which is pretty good, but probably just go Arnie. We're going to need some bodies out of this pack, but for now, I guess we're doing okay. We're up to 13, although I don't really want to play the pup. Yeah, maybe we should cut things I don't want to play. Don't really want to play the pup unless I have to. All right, well, either way. Ooh, Torolf. 4 mana, 5/4 trample. Whenever a creature, planeswalker, an opponent controls is dealt excess non-combat damage. Torolf deals damage equal to the excess to any target other than that permanent. Wow, that's sweet with 4 Demon Bolts. Otherwise, we get Toral's Hammer. Unattached Toral's Hammer deals 3 damage to any target and return it to its hand. Wow. That's insane. So we'll take that. Another Demon Bolt in here. It's a nice mythic. Okay, there's the Rune of Speed, but probably another Frostbite. There's also Sculptor of Winter in here. We do technically need some more creatures. Sculptor would let us get to... I guess we don't have a ton of Snowlands for Sculptor. And if I take Frostbite, yeah, probably protects us a little bit better to take the Frostbite. Get some more cheap removal. Sculptor is definitely good. Troll would be playable too, but we don't have... I mean, I think I'm just going to take Frostbite and hope we find some creatures to supplement along the way. Like another Horizon Seeker is going to be good. Can help fix for us in a pinch. Struggle. Guardian. Veil. Probably take the Struggle. We're up to 14 creatures. I think we'll be able to wheel, probably. Can take the Hoggy Mob now. I'm a little more okay with. Or Arctic Tree Line, which does actually fix for Showdown. Maybe we take the Tree Line. Hopefully we can wheel something. If not, I can play worse creatures too. Can take the Forest. Another Struggle. Struggle is quite good. I mean, I can probably pretty easily cut some things to make that work. So, Sentinel fixes and ramps. Icehide Troll at this point. 1, 2, 3. We have 5 Snowlands. Could do that. I guess we do have a Cinderheart Giant in here. I'm kind of okay taking the Sentinel. Ramp and fixing. We're probably not main decking this. Probably not playing the Cavalry either, but we'll consider it. Another Lindworm or a Mentor or a... I don't really want the... Probably don't need the Giant. I'd rather do the Lindworm. I think it combats aggro a little bit better. Could have taken another Mentor as well. Well, the good news is we certainly have a deck. Could take the Crush the Weak. We already have so much removal. Could take the Haggy Mob. I feel like there's no shortage of late game stuff, but whatever. I don't think I'm playing Crush the Weak. Guess I can take Seize the Spoils maybe. Probably don't need it. Another Snakeskin Veil that late? Wow. Well, I don't think we need to splash Showdown. I'll tell you that much. I think it's a good card, but we're more than good on playable stuff in here. The only reason I cut lands in the beginning is because I don't like how they do land distributions. Do we even need Snowlands? What do we need Snowlands for? Well, Frostbite, yeah, that's pretty good. That's probably enough incentive. Though, we're not going to splash Showdown. We just don't need to. We have so much good stuff. We don't need to splash that. So, probably dump the Snow Plains. I can probably still play tapped lands, though, as long as they're on color. For Frostbites, is there anything else? Any other reason to do it? Probably not doing Seize the Spoils. I guess not. Just Frostbites. So I'm playing 3 tap lands for Frostbite. That's probably not worth it. We can probably dump these and keep the forest. Because this is a tap land too. We don't want too many tap lands just to make Frostbite better sometimes. You know, rarely. So we have 16 creatures, but this is a creature for 5 mana. And this is a creature. So, okay. I'm kind of fine with all the top end as long as we can get to it. We have the Replicating Ring. We have the Sentinel. I think we can probably cut the Cavalry. It is a 2-drop, but at least Vault Robber can help us get extra mana if we need it. This is also a creature sometimes. It's kind of an interesting deck. We have a ton of removal. Just an absolute boatload of removal. I mean, Arnie, quad Demon Ball, double Frostbite, triple Struggle. 8, 9, 10. I mean, we have to make 7 cuts too. This is going to be challenging. We're going to have to cut removal. That's crazy. Maybe we cut the Snakeskin Veils. I think it's a great card, but when our choice is that or all of this premium removal that we have, I suppose we go the removal over the protection. We do have some things we want to protect, but I mean, even cutting those, we're still going to have to probably cut some removal. Wow. So how much ramp do we actually have? Just the Sentinel and the Replicating Ring. I guess Seeker's not ramp, but helps us find lands to get to our stuff. Wow. Well, we don't want to cut creatures, and we have to cut 5 cards. We don't want to cut creatures, and we have to cut 5 cards. Really? Does that mean we just don't play Struggle? How could we not? I guess because we have 4 Demon Bolts. Oh, wait, we can. Because we have the reinforcements and the hammer, right? Yeah, so we can cut 2 creatures. Okay. What are our weakest creatures? Could cut 1 Mentor, maybe. Could maybe cut the Gladewalker. Not that it's bad, it's just... might be simple enough to cut. Could cut a Vault Robber, actually. Yeah. Especially if we're lowering our creature count. These are going to get worse. But they potentially ramp, whereas Gladewalker is just like a 2-2. What fights better, a 1-3 or a 2-2? This can kill 3 power 3-2s. This can kill 3-2s and lives. This can kill 2-2s. Could see maybe cutting the Gladewalker. Although this helps other things fight better too. I think either way we're probably going to have to dump some struggles here. Maybe we diversify. I have 1 of each. So 12, 14, 3 more cuts. I mean, we could just dump the struggles. That leaves us with 2 Frost Bolts, 4 Demon Bolts. Arnie slays the troll. Is that enough removal? Probably. The only way I'm doing less than that is if I cut like a Replicating Ring, but we've got way too much top end to do that. And that makes the Sentinel way better too. I guess we dump the Struggles. That's tough. Yeah. I don't think I can lower my creature count anymore. It's a weird problem to have, cutting great removal, because we've just got way too much removal. That's great. Okay. Well, I guess this is how we're running it. How are we looking color-wise? More red than green, but we do have double green, we have double red. We'll do the extra red. I guess we don't even have to do the extra red. We can do an even split, because we have the Highland Forest. So this is, yep, 8, and then the green. So 9/9. Yeah. Okay. Quite the deck here. 15 creatures if you include the hammer and the reinforcements. All right, well, this is it. We'll run it like this. We'll see you round 1. All right, well, this is a good hand. We can go Sentinel into Gladewalker. Probably put the counter on the Sentinel, so we have a 2/3 reach. I like that. Puts more eggs in one basket, but I can live with that. Ooh. Nice. So Sentinel into Gladewalker, then we get turn 3 Toralf. That seems good. With Demon Bolt. That's going to be pretty nasty. Oh. Well, we'll be able to take that out with a Demon Bolt, I guess, at some point here. Alright, so we'll blow that up, save ourselves some heartache here. I mean, we could do replicating. It's not worth it. We'll just save ourselves some damage now. Take care of this threat. Get in for 3. Now, how does this work? You can exile it and get auras back. That's cool. Looks like they're trying to verdict, but yeah, I think we just want Toralf. So let's smash and drop big dude. So they're leaving up Verdict mana. I think we can play around that, actually. Wow. Got us pretty good there. Guess nobody expects the Doomscar, huh? Here I am playing around Iron Verdict, and they're like, nah, I got the rare. I think they still have the Iron Verdict here. I wonder how I do this then. Because they can first strike and then kill the Lindworm with Iron Verdict. So I probably have to kill the Raptor. Well, let's do it this way. Let's see how they block. Because this will have trample. So they might... Yeah, this could actually work out just fine. We're going to attack with the Lindworm. See how they block. They might just block with the Raptor, which would make sense, actually. And then after blocks... Yeah. Well, if I'm playing around the Verdict, I guess we better kill the Raptor. I'm like unsuccessfully playing around all the cards here. Just choosing all of the wrong cards. I guess that's why they're foretell. You just don't know. Well, this seems like a case of no way to lose unless your opponent's got a Doomscar. Oh, your opponent had a Doomscar. Okay, GG's. We die. They just have to put a thinger on their thinger, and then they kill us with their thinger. Well, here I am thinking I'm so smart playing around Iron Verdict. They don't have it the whole game. They have a rare. And then end up blowing up our awesome board with a Doomscar. So, all right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, it's a good hand. We'll do the Gladewalker first here. Gladewalker in a Replicating Ring. That sets us up for potential turn 4 big hammer. So next turn we can do hammer, and then the turn after that we can do potentially Lindworm if we rip another land. It'd be a good turn progression. Thought Thief. Well, they might leave a land on top, and that would actually be good for us. Yeah, in fact, they probably did. So we can even play the land. Oh, they left a Sentinel. That's interesting. I wasn't expecting that. Well, we can offer a trade and then slam a Dwarven Hammer. So if we get the land, we can play the Lindworm. If we don't get the land, we can, I guess, foretell that and play a Sentinel. I mean, I can also Demon Bolt the Hawk. We don't really need to do that, though. Ah, Mentor. That's actually a good draw. Let's get in for 5 here. Interesting. Okay. So we'll go Mentor plus Sentinel. So we can, I guess, gear up our Mentor. Get in there. Seeker too. Yeah, we can do everything. So we'll move the hammer over to the Mentor. Get in for 6. I can get a 2-for-1 here, but I'd have to use my Demon Bolt. I could see it still being worth it, but I can also follow up with the. I kind of like following up the Horizon Seeker, keeping the Demon Bolt around for things that are gonna be tricky to deal with. And the reason I like that more is basically just because I can move this hammer around. You know? Like, I'm losing half of a card here, so it's really not that big of a deal. I'd rather keep the removal around and just beat them down with this hammer. I mean, we get a 2-for-1 anyway. It's almost better than a 2-for-1. Because the Mentor gave us another body too. All right. So we can bolt that. They didn't use it because they only have the 1 black mana. Wow. Let's see. So equip the Seeker. They don't double block. So we can boast, play land, and play Vault Robber. That's pretty cool. Then next turn we can do the Lindworm if we want. Can make treasures out of graveyards. So they can make 4/4s or whatever. I don't think I care about that. So let's just bash in with the Seeker here. Can take out one of their snow lands. Or I can just Demon Bolt this. I don't think I need to. Blow up one of their snow lands, get a 4/4. Well, I guess they're going to steal our Lindworm now. They're giving me that one, huh? Interesting. So, let's see. And they're at 5, huh? And what's the second thing? Exchange control to target non-basic, non-creature permanents. Huh. So they could, I guess, like, steal our hammer if they share a type or something? Is that right? Well, why don't we just, for now, blow up their ice tunnel. And they can drain us for 3. Non-basic, non-creature permanents. So they can't trade basic lands. Well, I better blow up my not Vald. They can steal our replicating ring. I don't think that matters. They can steal our Dwarven hammer, but they have to give us a Dwarger's helm, which I would take. So we'll blow up Ice Tunnel. And guess pass for now. I can use the Vault Robber. What are they swapping? Oh, nothing. Okay. And they're looting. And all they have is land. So this should do it. Especially since they tapped the Hawk. All right. We'll see for the next one. All right. Well, it's a keep. Got some bolts and Vault Robber. Well, we got Demon Bolt for days here. It's a good draw. I mean, I can't cast it yet, but let's just foretell this for now. Lets us pay less on their turn or hold it for later. It becomes tapped, exile to one target creature card from a graveyard, put a counter on it. Sacrifice another creature. Well, I'm glad they don't have another creature. Ooh, that was a good draw. Okay. Well, let's go foretell. Then next turn we can do the Haggy mob. Hoggy. That's a good draw. But we're still going to do the mob here, so let's get in. With our bow stability. I like this Slumber Mound. This thing is sweet. Another Lindworm. Well, unfortunately this enters tap, so we can't do it, but that's okay. So we could, I guess, make a treasure, but I don't really see the need to do that. I suppose I'd rather just have a damage while I can get it. I guess we could get like skull rated and hurt pretty bad here, but if we don't get skull rated, we've got Lindworm into Slumber Mound. Oh, good. So I guess I can take that out. I mean, if I draw another land, it might be worth our time to just blow up one of their lands, like blow up their black mana. I could totally see that being useful. Yeah, we did get it. So, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. It is pretty good. Or we could play another Lindworm, but you know what? I'm going to blow up their land. It seems pretty good to me. They've also missed a few land drops, which I think is relevant. I guess I could have cast Lindworm and Demon Bolted their Agar. That would have been pretty good too. But I don't know. Keeping them off land, I don't know. It seemed good at the time. Okay. Sure. I think we still have some big stuff in here somewhere. We still have another... Do we have another Hagi mob? What do we have? We have a bunch of Mentors, and we've got Dwarven Hammer, Grizzled Outrider, another Hagi mob, Torolf. Yeah, we've got some beaters in here. We got some good top decks. That works out pretty well for him. I guess it just took out... It was a 1-for-1. It's not the end of the world. And they can still splash black because they have the treasure. So maybe blowing up their land in that respect isn't that busted, but it's okay. Is there a reason to keep creatures in my graveyard? No, I can't remember. So let's see. Torolf or Torolf's Hammer. So this can blow up their flyers. I probably want to do that, huh? Yeah. So we'll play the hammer, equip. To the Glade Walker. Hmm. Probably need to kill their flyer. We're going to take some damage here, but we get the hammer back to our hands. Counters their Raven form. They get to get in, which is fine. We keep the hammer. And I guess can blow up another Raven. Oh, maybe we can't now. I guess that doesn't work anymore. I wonder what I can do about that. We've got one Demon Bolt left. I don't think that's enough. Huh. I mean, I guess we can start burning them out. Because it is any target. Well, puts us dead next turn, so I suppose I don't want to do that either. Surprised they didn't attack with the Vault Robber. I mean, I can't kill them next turn with Toralf's Hammerine anyway, so might as well buy myself another turn, maybe. I mean, I guess I can double equip to kill the Raven, but then I have to tap out. I don't know how well that's going to work for me. Well, there's the Demon Bolt. That's pretty slick. So I need to equip here. Let me see if I can do this. So I can nuke them for 3. That takes him to 7. Replay. So it's 2. So I've got 7, 8, 9, 10 mana. So then down to 8. Then 2, 4, 6 more. So I don't think I have enough to do the Demon Bolt on top of that, do I? Wonder if I... No. Take them to 7. Let's see. Blow up. Take them to 7. Take another 6. Or wait, do I? I have to pay 2 here. 3, 7, 8, 9, 10. So then I go down to 8. No, I'm going to be 1 short of play, equip, use, and be able to use Demon Bolt. So I think we're going to pass. We don't want to use Demon Bolt now, even though it would, play around some things. We don't want them to be able to re-equip the pick. Oh, let's see. So, yeah, if I blow up the Mistwalker, it's just not going to work. Let's see, if I hit them, I have to tap my Gladewalker. Then they attack with everything. I block the Arcanist. I take 4. They can pump once with the Mistwalker. So I need to keep my Gladewalker untapped, too. Wow. Can't believe we got that game. Toral's Hammer's a pretty dirty card. Alright, we'll see for the next one. Alright, this is a keep. It's a bit of a slow hand, but we have the Replicating Ring to help us get the green in the 4th land. And that was actually a good draw there. Turn 3 4/2's getting us, huh? Well, could drop the Torolf, but I think we'll do the Mentor to get a couple bodies on board here. Because Torolf doesn't exactly block Recluse as is. Sure. All right. Guess we do this and play the 5/4. Could have played it as the hammer, but this also makes our burn spells better. And non-combat damage, that includes fighting. Fighting is in fact non-combat damage. All right. They got our dude. Oh, geez. I can fight their Courser. Yeah, it's pretty good. So we don't take 4 every turn. Probably want to do that. Oh, that was a weird attack. Trade your lifelinker for a... No, I don't think that was a great move, but that's okay. Let's do the Lindworm now. Because then I can fight the Courser without losing my Mentor and getting bashed from the Recluse. Still keeping the Mentor back in case they have an answer for the Lindworm. There's not a ton of great answers for Lindworm, though. Oh, look at that. Get value right away, too. Nice. Well, it's still okay. So, we're up to, what, 7 now? 4, 5, 6, 7. So we can go Arnie, kill your Courser, play a mob. Guess I could have attacked first. That might have made more sense. Although they just block with their indestructible dude. Never mind. Doesn't matter. So now it's probably the Outrider, actually, because Outrider can attack into Recluse. And then we can put 2 counters on the Mentor. And then we can actually... No, I guess that doesn't make sense, because then they can just trade with the Recluse. Maybe we put the 2 counters on... I don't know, actually. We'll have to figure that out. Well, I guess I'd rather see that one than, like, a Black Rune on Toski. That would be a lot more brutal. Where am I putting my counters? Do I want to put it on the Vault Robber? I'm thinking that might be the way to do it. Keeps everything back. Yeah, I kind of like that. Getting for 8 here. We're gaining 6 life next turn, so this is probably fine. can equip Crown and give lifelink, but then we'll probably just trade. Yeah. This is okay. They're eating up their whole turn. We can block here and trade. Gladewalker. So that can, well, they can eat up their whole turn equipping stuff. I don't think I really care about that. What can they make this? +2, +3, so they can make it 4 power. It's still not enough to get by the Vault Robber. So we probably just do the Gladewalker, pump the Mentor, get in for 9 here. That Toski's a great card, though. Okay. Unfortunately for us, that keeps us at bay. And we don't really have good blocks now for the Lindworm. And it's going to get lifelink, so we'll have to figure that out. Yeah, another Hoggy Mob's actually pretty good. We'll see how we do this. I don't think they actually have great attacks if they double equip it. Whereas, well, they might actually keep their Lindworm back. They might equip it and keep it back. I could see that. Does this get flying too? No, I was going to say. That'd be way too good. Well, Maya with Toski's pretty sweet synergy. That actually kind of makes sense. It's indestructible with lifelink now. We do have 4 Demon Bolts in here, right? Okay, that's good. Oh, I have my Replicating Ring too. It's been that many turns. Guess we still just have to chill. Problem is I don't have a good block for Toski now. That's the one they equip? Not Toski, the indestructible dude that I don't have a good block for. Huh. They must have... So they've got removal or a pump of some kind, but I obviously can't take 9 damage. So I guess I just have to double block and be willing to lose some stuff at this point. Yeah, I mean, it's not good, but I don't know what to do about it. There's 4 Demon Bolts in here somewhere. If only my Hoggy Mob had Death Touch. Yeah, it turns out Toski's pretty sweet. Ah, Dwarven Hammer, just in time. All right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, we can keep this. Kind of an expensive hand, I guess, in hindsight. Uh-oh. Say it ain't so. The funeral longboat's gonna get us? What'd they name? Blue? Oh, bummer. Well, I guess we'll kill this thing and pass the turn. Mm-hmm. Well, I guess we foretell this, because playing a Gladewalker doesn't really do much. We're just getting funeral longboat beat down, huh? Alright. Third land, just in the nick of time. So, I think we just kill both their creatures. This does not make the best use of mana. However, makes it so they can't activate the longboat at least. So 4, we'll play the 5/4. I think we'll play the Mentor pre-combat, see if it resolves. Alright. I guess we can attack with Terralf here. Toralf. So might want to get 2 bodies on the board here, huh? Which dude makes the most sense to buff? Both our 3/2s can still get blocked by the longboat. I guess maybe Torolf? I mean, it puts all the eggs in one basket, but also makes a bigger dude. Alright. Take a victory there. Even when you get mana screwed, you can beat vehicles. See? No, that's not fair. I do think vehicles are pretty terrible in this format, but like I said in the comments, I'm willing to be proven wrong. I think it's possible for them to be better than I'm giving them credit for, but I just have a lot of doubts about that. So, all right, we'll see you for the next one. All right, this is a keep. It's a good hand, particularly since we've got early removal, replicating ring into Torolf. I mean, Torolf really feels like one of those things where you want to cast that hammer every time, because that hammer is so good. But it does take 6 mana for each 3 damage. Not that that's bad. It's really not bad. But I'd rather just play a 4 mana or a turn 4/5/4, I guess. I can Demon Bolt that. I'm okay bolting it, I guess. I can't frost bolt it, so. Next turn I can do Lindworm if they kill Torolf. See it? And he has trample too. Jeez, he's good. Have I been calling this Frostbolt and it's Frostbite? That's only funny because Frostbite is so much more of a intuitive name. It's Frostbite. I guess when I hear the name Frostbite, though, don't you think of blue spell? I know I do. Alright, well, let's see if we get Iron Verdicted here. I'm not going to play around it. I did that in round 1. It didn't work out so well. Or it's a poison the cup, huh? Okay. We'll drop the Ravenous Lindworm here. Ah, 2 on top? That's scary. Are we going to get skull rated here? Hopefully not. Okay. We can still use that to fight. So drop that little fella. Hagi-Mob Boast plus Frostbite. We can Lightning Bolt something. They don't have more removal. Oh. Well, I'll discard a Frostbite. We can Boast kill the Disciple. That's pretty sweet, actually. Hagi-Mob doing something. I like that. Gonna Iron Verdict it. Alright. This would be a great time to draw that Dwarven Hammer. I think that Dwarven Hammer is a great counter to removal. Uh-oh. You know what 3/2s aren't particularly good at fighting against? 4/4s. Our deck's probably not great against fighting against removal dot deck, but like I said, Dwarven Hammer does a decent job of it. And Demon Bolt's a fine draw too. I guess we can wait on the Demon Bolt. Maybe they have a Skull Raid they're gonna try and use. I mean, this won't work well if they have, I don't know, something. We'll find out, I guess. Oh, good. We're doing 1-1 beatdown right now. And we're about to replicating ring, although don't really need that too much right now. Oh, that's not what we wanted to see. I guess we still have 3 more Demon Bolts in here, don't we? No, just 2. 2 and a Frostbite. Alright. Can't attack into that. Got a Dwarven Hammer we could hopefully find. Another Demon Bolt and we can still deal with their Valkyrie too. That's pretty nice. This replicating ring seems like it'd be a fun commander card, but I say that and then it's probably too slow for commander. I wonder how many turns you actually get in commander. Because it's not like each upkeep, it's each of your upkeeps, so it's quite a bit worse. Well, this is probably a match where Snakeskin Veil would have been better. Man, that's tough. Just a tough balance to know when to play the removal and know when to play the protection. I mean, it's much easier. If this were a best of 3, it'd be much easier, but... And Frostbite, which unfortunately, even with 3 snow permanents, is not enough to take out a 5/4, as it turns out. So, alright. Ended up going 3-3. I actually really liked our deck a lot. I thought it was sweet. The games we won, I felt like we shouldn't have won, and then the games we lost were, well, the games we lost were whatever, but we won games we shouldn't have won, so I feel like this deck actually, well, did it underperform or did it overperform? I don't know. I can't tell the difference. It overperformed against decks games where I felt like we were gonna lose, and then we lost against I don't know, we like flooded out and lost to removal or something, I don't know. But I guess I'll take 3 victories and be satisfied enough with that. So hope you enjoyed it. We'll see you for the next one.